Last time in RuneScape, we took on the Wintertold boss in search for the Phoenix Pet. And now, with a bunch of rewards from the supply crates, we're finally able to explore the rest of the world. After finishing up at Wintertold, I was able to reach 44 crafting with the gems I had as a reward, but the main goal was to reach 43 prayer in order to get all the combat protection spells. And in order to do that, it means I will have to enter the wilderness. Alright, now we're going to be doing something you normally don't want to do, which is crossing the wilderness, and I'm completely defenseless, and that means that pretty much anyone can kill me. But the idea is that we're going to be just spending a very short amount of time in here, and we're not really going to be risking all that much. Located in the wilderness is the Chaos Temple, a place where you can get a bunch of prayer experience. This place is popular for prayer training because not only does it give 3.5 times prayer bonus for all the bones that you bring in, but it also has a 50% chance to not consume any of the bones that you bring over to it. Meaning that by burying normal bones, we will gain 15.7 experience instead of their normal value of just 4.5. And we have a chance to use it multiple times. And the bigger the bones, the bigger experience that we get as a reward. So my next task was to venture into the wilderness and get some big bones. Excuse me, sir. Okay, that might be a little bit... I think I took a wrong turn. I spent a few hours going to the boneyard and picking up big bones that spawned there. And now, we can bury these bones here at this temple, and this should give us extra experience. About 25% more. That's at least what I'm being told. Well, this is unfortunate. Oh, he's level 81, and he can't attack me. Wonderful. So I can bury these bones. Oh, there we go. I bury him at the temple, and that's better. So now I'm getting 50 rather than 14. Forget how I did the first two wrong, but I got a lot extra prayer right there, so that's actually good. And the PKer didn't actually kill me, so things are looking good. That's why we want to be a low level. Unfortunately, doing this will start to raise our level a little bit. So it was 25.5, now it's 25.7. But we did just get 20 prayer, so that's pretty cool. So let's keep on going. This is actually working out pretty well. One more set of bones, and we are just short of unlocking our 23rd prayer, but that's okay. If I had done these correctly to begin with, I would have leveled up, but that's just fine with me. So, could turn that off, pray right here. 22 prayer. I want this wine. We're gonna drink it in celebration. Okay, apparently I'm not allowed to touch it. I just got injured. Let's just turn the prayer back on again. Okay, so it almost leveled me up 4 times, which is a lot more than I thought it would do. So each of those is giving me 52 prayer every single time, rather than the normal 4 prayer from just normal bones. These are big bones, so they're worth 14, but they are going to give me quite a bit more. Now, this was sort of just a test run. There is a much better method that I can use to start leveling up a lot better, so we are going to continue this, hopefully without me getting attacked by any more enemies, in just a brief moment. And there we go, a looting bag. So now with this looting bag, we can basically open it up, put a bunch of items in it, close it, and then use it for later. So if we were able to fit this full of a whole bunch of big bones, then that means I am going to be able to fill even more bones up. Okay, the looting bag is full. All of them are big bones except for these 2, because, you know, I'm new to this. It's fine. We're just going to close that up, and now fill the rest of the inventory out, and we will head back to the altar when we need to. 26, now we have Hawkeye, so that's one of the first. Oh, that's the second ranging skill. We're working our way to the 3rd one. We're at 26.5 now, so we've gone up an entire combat level since we started this little process. There's the final bone, so I guess I just destroy that, right? Contents will be lost. I don't want to destroy it. How do I get these out of here now? Alright, from what I could tell, if I destroy this bag, I'm able to get the contents of it on the floor. Okay, so that's how that works. I was thinking I was going to completely lose all these items and make all of that preparation and everything completely worthless. But this is essentially now 2 whole trips, so we are making this work in a pretty okay way. And there we go, 151 away from 29 prayer. We picked up 5 whole levels from just that one trip, so definitely worth it. We will pray there to get our prayer points back. And there we go. In just over an hour, about 40 minutes on this server, we have leveled up a whole bunch of prayer. So we're at 28. We can do quite a bit more protection spells. So we just need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more, which is still quite a ways to go, but this is definitely making a very short work out of one of the more annoying skills. And eventually I collected enough bones that I would be able to easily level myself all the way to level 43 prayer. At least that was the plan. In reality, this turned out to be the most annoying thing I have ever had to do so far. I guess this guy wants to attack. Shut the door. Run. Just keep running. And I've died. Sadness. You see, with the temple being so commonly used by players, and with it also being in the wilderness, it's a great spot for people to PK you. Now, I tried to keep my level as low as possible so less players would be able to attack me on sight, but that didn't really help too much. No matter which world I visited, there were a bunch of players who'd be right behind me. And after constant failing, I kind of began to lose my mind. After losing a bunch of bones, I tried doing anything I could think of to make the process easier. I tried trading bones for bigger bones, selling bones for better bones, and spending hours at the boneyard trying to replenish my stock. I died many times to PKers, no matter what I tried. Even waking up in the early hours of the morning didn't seem to help. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. That's that same guy again. He seems to really enjoy killing me at this time. Well, that's a new one. Yeah, people aren't really nice in that temple, are they? Originally, my plan was to go to the temple with 20 full inventories of bones, but in the end, I only ended up taking about 5 at a time, in order to spend as little time as possible in the temple as I could. And I spent way too much time and effort to eventually get to level 43. So far, I'm not using this one, which is kind of nice. We definitely now have enough bones. Now we just need enough time. Way to get the luckiest couple of bones that I'm trying to bury. I think I've used these about 7 or 8 times just with those two. Very lucky. Shame it was at the end of this whole grind. 2 actions to go. And there we go. 43 prayer. Protect from melee is now available. I guess we can just equip it for the fun of it. Let's use these here. If we die. Who cares at that point? We'd have to do another 98 in order to get level 44, which will help with the ranged build, but right now I think let's focus on leveling the ranged. It's going to be a lot more fun than running in here and trying not to die. And there it is, 43. We'll pray here. And just take me to Lumbridge. I'm done being in the wilderness. I can't go there because I can't teleport. Fine, we'll take the long way. And there we go, Lumbridge, sweet Lumbridge. Finally back, we can finally put this whole prayer thing behind us. 43 prayer, very nice level to have. Gives us all of the protection spells, so we'll be taking significantly less damage on all the things that we are going to go kill. And it is finally time to work on the attack stats. So I finished at level 28, so I leveled up, I think, 3 whole levels with leveling prayer up over in the wilderness. It took way longer than it should have, because I'm kind of a dummy, but hey, it works out. Everything should be good. Let's get our Phoenix. Let's get all our armor. And we are ready to start leveling everything else without having to worry about taking any damage. It's going to be pretty awesome. Hello, Blazer. He's so great. We're never getting rid of him again. He stays with us forever now. And there we go. So next up is upgrading everything in our ranged, including the armor and the weapons and everything, making them a lot better. Making our character able to do just about every quest here. So that should be pretty fun. Looking forward to it.